Hello, first grade friends. It's Miss Cardwell here. We're doing Fundations, Unit 12, and today is Monday. For our lesson today, we're going to review our vowel team, so go over the k sound at the end of a multisyllabic word, and talk about some new trickster words. All right, let's review our vowel teams real quick. AI and AY are both making the A sound. EE, EA, EY makes the E sound. OI, OY, OI, OA, OE, OW makes the O sound, but sometimes OW makes the OW sound. Next, OU makes the OW and the OO sound. OO makes the OO and the sound. UE makes the OO and the U sound. EW makes the OO sound. AU and AW makes the AW sound. All right, friends, next we're thinking about the k sound at the end of a word. Now, usually we know the digraph CK comes at the end of a word if there's a short vowel in front of it. But now we're going to be talking about that k sound if it's a multisyllabic word. We're going to see how we end it, how we spell it. So, if a multisyllable word ends with a k sound, it must end with a C. So you won't be using your CK there. Let's take a look at the word we have here. Public. Public. Pennell Elementary is a public school. So you can see we have the ik. Now because it's two syllables, public, and has that short vowel, you're just going to use your C there because it's more than one syllable now. Let's take a look at another word. Frantic. Frantic. Frantic, which means kind of nervous, a little crazy. I was running around frantic because I couldn't find my phone. So let's take a look how we mark up this word. We know that fran is one part, tick is the other. Both are closed syllables. And because I have that short vowel here, and it's two syllables now, I'm just going to use just the C. But if the word was tick, as in the tick bit the skin, that would be T-I-C-K. But because it's now in part of the other word, we only have the C at the end of frantic. All right, now we have some new trickster words. The first one is Mr., as in Mr. Light is the principal at Pennell Elementary. Next, we have Mrs. Mrs. Lindsay is a teacher in first grade at Pennell. Mr., we have MR period. So you put that in front of his name before his last name. Mrs. is if a woman is married, she puts Mrs. and then her last name. Let's look at it in a sentence. Mr. Wilson is here today. Mrs. Wilson went to the show. Now, I am just Miss Cardwell, but this is Mrs. because she's married to Mr. Wilson. Let's mark up our sentence. Mr. Wilson is here today. Circle Mr. Mrs. Wilson went to the show. All right, friends, so your two new trickster words are Mr. and Mrs. And you do have a quick activity to do after this. I'll see you tomorrow for another lesson. Bye.